Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, May 11th, 2017. It's currently 8:49 a.m. and overall not a bad morning at all to start off with. Temperatures range from the lower to mid 40s over the northern interior, upper 40s to lower 50s in the New York City suburbs, and lower to mid 50s over much of the Delaware River Valley and along the coast. Winds are slowly veering to the northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. And we'll see that continue on through the day as we start to set up for a coastal storm this weekend. We also have an area of low pressure passing to our south that's producing a few showers over southern Pennsylvania, and will do so over portions of the Philadelphia metro and southern New Jersey, and isolated showers for the New York City metro. You can see that very clearly on the radar here. A nice batch of rainfall diving through western Pennsylvania and heading towards southeastern Pennsylvania. Notice how it's tracking from northwest to southeast. Now, why is that the case? And notice how the precipitation kind of gets cut off here over portions of eastern Pennsylvania and south central New Jersey. Well, we can see that clearly on the infrared satellite picture. Here's what's happening. This upper level low that is currently to the east of New England is slowly exiting, and this low pressure system is coming in on the back side of this upper level low. Now, on the western side of upper level lows, what typically happens is what we call convergence and confluence. That's when the winds come together. And when winds come together in the upper levels, air sinks. So what's happening here is that we're getting sinking air at the same time as this low pressure system is coming in. What that typically leads to is a weakening area of low pressure and a weakening area of precipitation. So that's why there's only an isolated threat in the New York City metro and barely nothing over Connecticut, while over the Philadelphia metro, we're still keeping that threat for scattered showers in the forecast, more so for portions of, let's say, the southern mid-Atlantic and Virginia, Maryland, around Washington, D.C., where you get a better potential to see some rainfall for today as that low pressure system dives south. Now, this upper level low is going to be a very key factor in our forecast moving forward for this weekend. See, this upper level low heads out towards the Canadian Maritimes and creates what we call a block. Think of it kind of like a traffic jam, right? And as a result of that traffic jam, this low pressure system and another short wave that's diving south from Canada will interact along the mid-Atlantic coast and produce what we call a coastal storm. Some may call it a nor'easter, with periods of very heavy rainfall on Saturday capable of localized flash flooding and urban flooding. And we'll also have to keep an eye out for coastal flooding due to the strong northeasterly winds ranging anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts over 30 miles per hour, possibly as high as 60 miles per hour in a few isolated cases. So we definitely have a rather nasty storm on the way for Saturday. But the good news is that this storm will exit by the time we get to Sunday morning. So we'll still have to continue with some lingering rain showers on Sunday morning, but clearing skies by the time we get to the afternoon hours. So not a complete washout for the Mother's Day weekend, but it's not exactly going to start off with the best weather conditions, that is for sure. So let's dive into this forecast. For today, again, sun and clouds. Look out for a few scattered showers, especially towards the Philadelphia metro. Temperatures will range from the upper 50s to lower 60s. This evening, scattered clouds are expected. A few isolated showers are a threat, but overall, we'll be dealing with dry weather conditions. Temperatures by tomorrow morning in the upper 40s. Now on Friday, we're going to have more of an easterly wind as high pressure builds south and our low pressure system develops to the south. So we'll get this easterly wind in place, transporting a marine air mass into the region. So look for pretty much broken to overcast cloud cover and also the threat for some drizzle and some scattered showers, especially as you head towards the afternoon and evening hours. Temperatures won't be rising all that much, looking for highs in the upper 40s to mid 50s. Of course, cooler weather conditions along the immediate coast and a bit warmer as you head towards the Delaware River Valley. But overall, everyone is basically going to be rather cool and raw to end the week. On Saturday morning, our low pressure system starts to really get its act together around the Delmarva Peninsula, and this low pressure system is going to track over the New Jersey coastal waters into the south of Long Island by Sunday morning. While doing so, look for periods of showers starting to become widespread by Saturday morning, and then moderate to heavy rainfall expected Saturday afternoon on through Saturday evening. By the time we get to Sunday morning, that low pressure system will start to exit and showers will linger throughout much of the morning hours and then become more isolated as we head towards the evening hours. Temperatures on Saturday range from the upper 40s for lows and lower 50s for highs. Temperatures on Sunday will range from the upper 40s for lows and lower to mid 60s for highs. Now, as far as rainfall with this storm, look at the potential here. Anywhere from 1 to 2 inches over eastern Pennsylvania, and then from basically the Delaware River Valley on east through Connecticut, we're looking at anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain, possibly a few isolated locations pushing up into that 3-inch mark. With that heavy rainfall, again, watch out for major coastal flooding is going to be a threat. Urban flooding is going to be a threat, and river and stream flooding will be a threat with this type of storm. Again, this is also in combination with all the previous storms we've had, which has saturated the ground, and thus, therefore, we're seeing the potential for that flash flooding. Also, be wary of these strong winds. Gusts over 30 miles per hour will be an issue, especially when you're traveling. It increases the potential for hydroplaning on the roadway, so definitely keep an eye on that. That storm gone, by the time we get to Monday, a few isolated showers are possible as the storm and upper level low exits, but for the most part, look for scattered cloud cover. Temperatures will range from the upper 40s for lows and mid 60s for highs. On Tuesday, high pressure will start to take hold with scattered cloud cover expected. Look for lows in the upper 40s, highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast, and lower to mid 70s in the Delaware River Valley. On Wednesday, high pressure will be in place with a southwesterly wind expected. Look for lows in the upper 40s to lower 50s, highs in the mid 70s to lower 80s along the immediate coast. Of course, Long Island's going to be the coolest location with that southwesterly wind. Lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. And on Thursday, with that southwesterly wind continuing and scattered cloud cover expected, look for lows in the upper 50s to lower 60s, highs in the mid to upper 70s on Long Island, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, including the New York City Metro, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. That is your forecast discussion for today. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.